Hi guys, I'm Mike Anthony and welcome back for another episode. Alright, so for right now, I'm racing the sun for working light. I do want to try to get it somewhat complete and have the wall panel installed. It's going to be about an L shape to block off any installation that I install, and then obviously seal off the window. The furniture strip that I mounted up for the top of the shelves is going to come back down, and then the panel will be on, and then the furniture strip will follow back in. I was able to get some days off work, so I'm able to go camping. I am going to go camping in whatever state the van is in. Hopefully it's in a decent state to where it's able to go camping, and decent will be just a wall panel up to block off any insulation. So that's the race, and let's get to it. Alright, so it's another day on the wall install. It's actually been a couple of days since the last clip you probably saw. I just got busy at work and I haven't had time to work in the van. But after today, I was able to get the next consecutive days off, so I am planning a overnight trip. But before I'm able to go on the overnight trip, there's a few things that I need to get done. The first one is to complete the wall install. I was able to cut and trim it to size, but I wasn't able to install it because I had the wrong screws. So I put that off, and then I got busy throughout the week, so now is the time to do it. The wall panel should be big enough to block the window and then cover the living room area. After the wall install, I do want to clean and organize the van. I just have tools throughout the van, scraps, random material, and insulation and dust has kind of just been in the van for the past month. So with that build up, I do want to clean it out. I also want to finally install the step guard for the trim right here. I don't want to push up any of the vinyl when I'm pushing in my ice chest or any storage bins that I have in my kitchen wall. I'm not gonna install a wall panel just yet, because there's a few designs that I want to go over on the windowsill. So I'm not going to make anything permanent. That's going to be there. Alright, so as you can see, the back panel is in. Now we're going to trim and cut to size the leftover panel to cover this. And that should be it for the wall. Alright, so both wall panels are installed. It took about an hour, which is a little longer than I wanted it to take. But I put in the top furniture strip, the back left wall panel, my living room wall panel, and then added basically a windowsill. The back left one is going to be temporary. I am going to take it back out and possibly add some insulation behind it, because I'm just going to block off the window. But for now, that should be good. And now we're going to move to trimming up and cutting the step guard. Alright, so after it's been cut, it's a pretty good match. Well, it's a pretty good fit, I should say. So I'm just going to drill it in, and that should be done for this. Unfortunately, I don't think the leftover stair guard is going to fit on the passenger door. But we're going to measure it and see. Anyways, if not, I'll just use it for another project or another area. So unfortunately, the leftover piece of the stair guard strip isn't exactly big enough to cover the passenger side step, but I'm gonna install it as is because it covers most of where I will be stepping anyway. Alright, so that's it for the build part. I have about an hour and a half before I have to find a stopping point. So I'm gonna start cleaning and organizing for the trip. Let's get to it. And on these bigger windows, just this window and that window, I don't have the frames for them. I threw them away. Like I didn't plan on using them. I planned on using them when I first started the van life situation, but once the build came in, once the build started, I stripped it out and I tossed them. Once the build started, I tossed them out. So I need somehow make them fit. If they're a close enough match, I'm not gonna make any new ones. Alright, so the wall panels are installed and the van is cleaned. So the last thing that needs to be fixed or addressed is I made the window coverings back when they still had the window frame like this. Now for the doors, mostly it's fine because they are cut to this size. So how I cut them was to make them snug in between the windowsill and the window. Now because these don't have the window frame, I bought some Velcro squares. I'm gonna put 4 on each window and see if that fits, and I'll just use the Velcro strips along the corners to attach the window screen. Alright, so unfortunately the window cover is a bit too small. Like once it seals the backside, it leaves about an inch gap of window on the left. So what my plan is to put Velcro on each corner, and then I put black duct tape so the fabric won't fray from the Reflectix. So what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna put another maybe inch of Reflectix on there and then cover that with black tape also so it blends in. So that will cover the gap once it's there. Alright, so now that it's in, that's how much I need to extend the window covering. Once I Velcro the last window, the van should be good enough for the next camping adventure, so stay tuned.